All right, what's good? What's good? What's good, people? It's popping. What's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy, the dating game. What's good? What is good, people? Um, I've been doing crazy live streams this week. Um, so a couple of announcements. What up, people? Andre Strum's K-Pack, KP Max, William Dabs, Uptown, Downtown. What up? So, real quick, what up, Frankie Guns? Few things. I'm going to look at Patreon, and I'm gonna start doing live streams on the Patreon. So I'll still do the live streams here on Friday, but if I do live streams during the week, I'll probably do them on Patreon. But I gotta see how to set that up and see how that goes, right? Also on Patreon, what up, Rob Cruz, Shizzy City in the building. Jabril, what up? James, what up? So also, on my Patreon, what I'm gonna do now is, I'm going to be taking certain bad boy membership programs and also putting them on the Patreon. So I'm not gonna put everything on there. I'm gonna put a few joints on the Patreon. So let's say, for example, you may want to check out one program, so you can do that on the Patreon, right? But the thing is, if you want the best price, hell no, it's not going to be on the $10 tier. That's if you want the best price, it's better for you to join the Bad Boy membership. But I'm going to put certain Bad Boy membership programs on the Patreon. It's going to be a little bit more expensive than the actual Bad Boy membership because you're going to get other stuff which is on the Patreon. You see what I'm saying? But I'm going to be making some more announcements about that soon. You understand? What up, Ronnie Ron was popping. Theo C was popping. Also, make sure you guys get this book, How to Have Sex in 2 Minutes a Day, ebook, hard copy, or audiobook. Make sure you guys get this book. Click the link below or go to mrlocario.com to get your copy today. All of you should have this book right here. So I'm going to put the links in this video to make sure you guys go to the Patreon. So it's patreon.com/Mr. Locario. Then also make sure you guys hit up The Confidence Show. That's patreon.com/The Confidence Show. You understand? All right, we're about to block Lean Machine real quick because he's on some bullshit. We're about to get rid of Lean Machine. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, they out here today. They out here. Of course the troll's gonna be out here. Because the trolls is always on some bullshit. But yeah, so make sure you guys check out the Patreon. Mr. Locario, we get the Bad Boy Show and all the other stuff. And also make sure you guys check out the Confidence Show Patreon. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys check that out. You feel what I'm saying? And also make sure you guys go to undeniablegame.com. So I'm giving you guys all of the links now. Undeniablegame.com. You feel what I'm saying? What up, K Zaggin 20? What's good? What's popping? You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely make sure you guys join that Patreon because, you know, when I start doing some live streams on the Patreon, you know, you're not gonna get him on here, and then I'm gonna go even deeper on the Patreon. So you understand what I'm saying? So whenever there's, you know, payment, the game gets deeper. You understand? So just know that. Which is why I tell you guys to make sure you guys get this book. You feel what I'm saying? Man, so today I wanted to talk about real quick. I want to talk about fake players. Fake players. Fraudulent players in this game. Right? So what are the fake players? What do I mean by fake players? So fake players are guys out here who, you say you want the full game, hilarious. Guys out here who are inauthentic with their game. You understand? Guys out here who play a lot of games, meaning they do goofy shit to try to get girls. They do a lot of trickery, a lot of lying, a lot of bullshit to try to get women. Those are the fake players. They try to emulate real players by doing a bunch of goofy shit to try to get the results that a real player gets, but they're actually fake. They don't know what they're doing. You understand? So it's an inauthentic guy in this game. It's a guy who's doing whatever and, however, on some bullshit just to try to get the girls, to try to attract the women, but he's not really grounded in who he is and what he's about. Right? So he said there's a difference between having game and playing games. Yes, there is. And I'm glad you brought that up, Notorious. So the difference between having game and playing games, right? Having game means that you have a specific strategy or some type of skill to get what you want out of this life, right? Playing games is when you are being inauthentic, and that is your strategy to try to get shit popping. You understand what I'm saying? So it's all still strategy, but when you're playing games, you're being inauthentic. When you're playing games, you're doing little tricks and gimmicks and stupid shit to try to get women. You understand? So for example, exactly, it's weak game, it's playing game. So for example, having game would be something like you go up to a girl, you approach her, you tell her that you want to get her number so y'all can hook up later on in the week. And then you get her number and then you hit her up and y'all get together, right? Playing games is approaching a girl, acting like you don't like her. You get her number, then you try to not call her for like 2 weeks. And then you hit her up, and then you don't set a date because you want to make her think that you're not that into her. And then you finally try to set a date. You understand what I'm saying? And then you go on the date, and then you act like you don't like her on the date. So you're doing a whole bunch of bullshit to try to get her to like you. You understand what I'm saying? But you're playing all these games. You understand? Exactly. You're trying to play mind games. That's when you're playing games. But when you have game, you don't need to play games. You see what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? When you have game, you don't need to play games. See, the reason why a guy has to play games is because he has no game, or his game is weak, I should say. Right? When your game is strong, you don't have to play games. When your game is weak, you play games. You understand? So you have a lot of dudes out there who don't know what they're doing, right? And they go out there and they try to get girls, but they're coming from a place of insecurity, which is why they play the games. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? So this is the thing, and this is the funny part about it, right? See, when you're being inauthentic, right, or you're playing some type of game, that means that you don't believe who you are is good enough for women. So then you become fake. And then you end up being a fake player. You understand what I'm saying? What up, Nightmare? What's popping? So when you become a fake player, what happens is the things that you're doing are inauthentic. Right? And then so you have harder times connecting with women, and then therefore you continue to play more games. You understand? And so unfortunately, even here on YouTube, you have a lot of guys out here who are, I guess, trying to teach other guys how to have game. But what they're really doing is teaching you how to play games. You understand what I'm saying? They're teaching you how to play games, how to do goofy shit. You understand? So you have fake players teaching guys how to have game. And so then they're creating more fake players. You see what I'm saying? This is what happens. K-Zach said, don't get me started on them niggas. Exactly. So you have fake players out here. You see what I mean? And so you got fake players teaching other guys who's trying to learn game, and then they create more fake players. See, you know, there's people on YouTube right now who are fake players, who are, this is what they'll do, meaning like, you know, that's trying to teach guys. You have people on YouTube trying to teach guys game, but they're getting the game from me. You understand? And they're spitting shit verbatim from my shit. Like, they'll come and watch my video, and they will actually do a video saying exactly what I said and acting like it came from them. So therefore, they're being fake right there. You understand what I'm saying? They're already being extremely fake. Because what they're doing is not authentic. You see what I'm saying? And so they pass it off as if it's their own thing. You see what I'm saying? But it's not. You see what I mean? It's ridiculous. You say everybody now thinks they're a dating coach. I'm just saying, it's just, and this is the thing, and this is also goes with the fake player thing. See, when you guys learn stuff from me, right? What you don't want to do is, you don't want to become a Locario clone. Do you understand what I'm saying? You want to take what you learn and make it your own. Put it into your own style. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you take, you know, you can, you know, learn some of the basic shit, things or whatever, but you put it into your own formula, your own style. You see what I'm saying? So that it becomes part of you, which will get you the best results. So you'll learn basic shit that's going to help you, right? But the thing is that if you're trying to be like somebody else, that's being fake. K-Zach and 20 said YouTube is like the rap game. Real spitters don't get the shine, and the shit has become a popularity contest with lame dudes putting out whack shit to the masses. Facts on facts on facts. You understand what I'm saying? That's super facts. Mike, you said, do you think it's possible for you to transfer game to another man? What do you mean? So that's the thing. A lot of dudes out here is on some super fake shit. And I'm sure the dudes that's still in my shit, because there's multiple of them. I'm sure the dudes who are still in my shit are watching my shit right now, taking notes, about to do a video the next day talking about the same shit I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? That's some fake shit. This is what I'm saying. See, in this game, authenticity always is going to get you the best result. You understand what I'm saying? You said, how can you give out this game to another man? It's all based on you at the end of the day. Well, yeah, it's all based on you at the end of the day. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is why I say the truth is inside you. You feel what I'm saying? Because this is the thing. You learn what you learn, and then you take what you learn and use it for you. You understand what I'm saying? Because notice, I don't necessarily tell you guys like what to say to a chick. You ever notice that? I don't really tell you what to say. I don't say, listen, when you meet a girl, you say this, and this exactly like that. I don't really say that shit like that. Why? Because each conversation or each interaction you have with a woman is going to be unique. So what you do is you take the principles of interacting with women, for example, going direct, going indirect, approaching a chick and getting her attention by interacting with her, talking to her, hollering at her, whatever. But when it comes to the nitty gritty of it, when it comes to what you're saying, how you're interacting with her, that's all you. Which is why you got to practice and put yourself out there. Because it still is about you doing that interaction. Like, I can give you examples of shit, but I'm not necessarily telling you what to say because I can't tell you what to say. You feel what I'm saying? Ronnie Rice said, should a man be directed at all times? What do you mean? You mean direct? I mean, direct is, in my opinion, is better. Exactly. Your personality needs to shine through your own words, not another man's words. That's facts. That's facts. So you can't tell a dude what to say because you're not in the actual situation. Because let's say I say to you, okay, when you approach a girl, tell her ABC. And then she's going to say DEF. Right? And then after she says DEF, you say 1, 2, 3. Right? And then you go up to a girl, you say ABC. And then she says XYZ. And they're like, oh shit, I thought she was supposed to say DEF. What am I supposed to do now? You see what I'm saying? You can't predict what's going to happen in a situation. Right? So I can't tell you what to say. You feel what I'm saying? But you understand the basics of what to do. And of course there's like advanced game and advanced shit that you can learn that will help you to put you in certain positions and all that other shit. But at the end of the day, it's still that authenticity that's coming from you. You feel what I'm saying? Gillian, you said, but there's a lot of things to learn. Well, that's the thing. This is the funny part about learning game, is that the more you practice it, the more you do it, the more you're interacting and doing what you need to do, a lot of things start to fall into place and you start to pick up and learn more things quicker and in a faster manner. You understand what I'm saying? Because you're immersing yourself in a situation and you're doing the things you need to do in the first place, which is going to propel you to the next level of making things happen later when you're dealing with a whole bunch of other different chicks. You understand? You said women do typically have the same set of responses. Well, not necessarily. I understand where you're trying to come from, but not necessarily. What I'm saying is that there's so many different things that can happen that you can't predict. Right? And so some chicks will have a certain response based off of, saying a certain thing in a certain situation. But what I'm saying is, in general, you can't predict what the chick's going to say and do. So therefore, what you need to learn, instead of learning what exactly to say because you can't know what exactly to say, you should learn how to think on your feet. That will give you a better, put you in a better position to engage with women in any situation. You see what I'm saying? But again, when dudes are on some fake player shit, these guys are trying to find, they're trying to find ways to get shortcuts. You understand? They're trying to find tricks and gimmicks and pickup lines and fucking tricks, and I said tricks already. But all of these fucking, it's just goofy shit. It's real goofy shit. And I see this all the time, and I'm like, these dudes don't understand women. You understand what I'm saying? They don't understand how to attract women. They don't know any of this stuff. Okay, locker room in the building was popping, bro. They don't understand any of these things. And so because they don't understand it, they move in ways as a guy who doesn't understand it. You understand? What up, Mash? Kumar was popping. Because this is the thing. If you're talking to, let's say a guy wants to just hook up with girls, right? And so if he doesn't understand the game, he's going to think, well, I guess I got to go on 3 dates and then I'll get some sex. But if you want sex, you don't have to go on any dates. But the guy who doesn't understand it will go on those 3 dates because he thinks that's what, he needs to do in order to get to the sex. You understand what I'm saying? That's what he thinks. But he thinks that he needs to do that because he doesn't understand women. So then what happens is, because he don't understand women, right? He's going to think or seek out and search for a trick or a gimmick to be able to have sex with this girl faster. You understand? So that he's going to, go on YouTube and watch one of these fake players or these fake dating coaches or whatever tell him a bunch of bullshit. That's going to give him the secret formula to have sex with that girl quickly. You understand? So then he's being turned into a fake player. And then when he realizes he's doing a bunch of bullshit that doesn't help him, get where he wants to go, then he gets frustrated. You feel what I'm saying? It's crazy. You feel me? You said that Alan Watts said don't take life seriously. Can we take games seriously? Well, the thing is this, is like you take it seriously and you don't take it seriously. You understand? It's both. You understand? So I mean, take it seriously in the sense that I'm taking it seriously to understand it so I can get a benefit from it. But I'm not taking it seriously to the point where I'm going to get frustrated and upset if things don't happen the way I expect it to. You see what I mean? So you have to have that sort of balance. You see what I'm saying? You got to have that balance. So that's what it is, man. But yeah, let me, if you guys want to call in, you call the number 646-481-3901. Man, you said why focus so much on the negative people, guys stealing your stuff, guys arguing against your philosophy? Focus more on the positive and the followers who are receiving and accepting you. No, I'm not focusing on that. I'm using that as an example to talk about the topic, though. That's what I'm trying to say. Yo, what's poppin'? Who's this?
What's up, Locario? It's from Florida.
What's going on, bro?
Not much. I just had a quick question on when like sometimes when I'm like talking to girls, like when I'm out, like sometimes they get a little sexual and like I get kind of like afraid to like be at like the same like sexual energy as them or like say something like sexual like while I'm out in public. I feel like it's like wrong.
So say that again. You said you chicks will get sexual with you in public.
Yeah, like they'll be like saying like something flirty or like something sexual, but I'll just like kind of get like a little nervous and like not really know what to say. So I just like I try to like switch. Like I feel like it's wrong if I say like something like sexual. So
you say you feel like it's wrong to say something sexual?
Yeah, because like like
why do you feel like it's wrong?
I don't know. I just feel like that I shouldn't. I don't know why.
But why though? Why? I'm asking you. Why do you feel like it's wrong?
I don't really know. It's just like somebody just like stops me from like doing it. Like just telling me like, oh, don't say that because it's you're in public or whatever.
I know, but you said the girls are saying sexual stuff to you. So why do you think it's wrong to say sexual stuff back to them?
I don't really know. Like I guess I feel like someone's like listening or whatever.
Right.
Like judge.
No, but that's the thing. You're all of this is it's all in your own mind, bro. You're conditioned to think it's wrong. You know what I'm saying? So you have to basically reframe your mindset and not be afraid to say things or be afraid or feel like it's a bad thing. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I don't know how to do that.
You say you don't know how to what?
I don't know how to do that.
Well, that's the thing. It's going to take practice. So what it is that I would say first start thinking sexual shit when you see women. You see what I'm saying? Like if you're talking to a girl or girl's talking to you or you just in the street walking around, just start thinking of sexual shit in your head about the women. Just look at them and say, yo, I would have fucked the shit out that chick. I'll pull down the panties, whatever. You understand what I'm saying? Start thinking sexual shit first, and they get comfortable thinking about it. And then once you start getting comfortable thinking about it, then when you start talking to the girls, or let's say the girls are flirting with you, and what do these girls say to you that's sexual or flirtatious?
Well, I like working at tattoo shops, so like a lot of times they'll be like talking about like if they have like tattoos on their, you know, like their like on their pussies or like their titties or whatever, like something like that, and then or I don't really know.
So you say you work in a tattoo shop?
Yeah.
And so you said that the girls be talking about tattoos on their pussy?
Like, you know, like stuff like that.
So let me ask you a question. Are they saying sexual shit to you, or are they just saying sexual shit?
No, like I can tell they're flirting.
Okay. And so if you have, so that's what I'm saying. Well, the thing is, you at your job, so you know you don't want to do too much there. But I'm just saying, in a general situation, if the girl's already flirting, that's a sign for you to say whatever you want to say because she's already interested. She's already flirting with you. You see what I'm saying? If a girl wasn't flirting with you or wasn't showing signs of interest, then it doesn't make a difference. It don't make sense to even talk to her or talk to her sexual. But the fact that a woman is flirting with you and showing sexual interest, you understand? That means that whatever you're gonna say, it's most likely gonna be received well anyway. So it's you just have to get out your own way. So again, like I said, start just thinking about the sexual stuff, and the next time you start talking to women, start slowly but surely, you know, getting more sexual with them as far as you talking all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah.
All right.
Like, I have another question real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like when a girl says, "What are your intentions with me?" Like, what should you say?
If a girl says what?
What are your intentions with me?
What are your intentions with her? Well, you can either do one of two things: tell her exactly what your intentions are, or you curb the question and move on to something else. So, for example, you telling her exactly what it is like, yo, my intentions is to, you know, get you back to my place and get you naked and fuck the shit out you, right? Now, if you don't feel like even talking about that, she's like, oh, what are your intentions? You'd be like, listen, don't ask me no goofy ass questions like that. But anyway, so listen, we're gonna do this and that, whatever. You understand? You're just sort of bypassing that. You see what I mean? Because a lot of times what you gotta understand is the woman knows what your intentions are. You understand what I'm saying? She's just saying this just to chat, just to have the dialogue, just to go back and forth with you, just to give her some more time to feed off your attention. You see what I'm saying? And so what happens is, even when you answer that question, what you're doing is you're basically acquiescing to what she wants in a situation. You see what I mean? So because now you're sort of going in her direction. You see what I mean?
Yeah, because I had this girl that came over to my place, and I went to kiss her, but then she moved back, and then she said she didn't know what my intentions were. And I didn't even know what to tell her.
Oh my Jesus! So wait, so you had a chick over your house, and you tried to kiss her, and she moved her face away?
Yeah.
And where'd you meet this girl at? Who's this girl?
Well, I met her at my job, but we talked on Tinder, and then she came over.
So y'all talked on Tinder. She came over. You tried to kiss her, and charge your ass to the game, bro. She's done. Get her ass out of here. You know what I'm saying?
But I noticed that like every girl, like if a girl asks me what are your intentions with me, like nothing ever happens. Like we never talk anymore. But like the girls that actually talk, they never ask me that.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of these chicks, they'll be on some attention horse shit, and you just got to get rid of them as soon as possible so they don't waste any more of your time. You feel what I'm saying? But for you, I would say again, get more comfortable being sexual, because even there might be the times where, because you're not comfortable being sexual, this is where you're getting a lot of this resistance from the chicks in the first place. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, bro.
All right,
I'm out at you, man. All right, peace.
I appreciate it.
Later. All right. What up? What's poppin'? Who this?
Yo, what's good, Locario?
I'm chilling. What's going on?
Not much, man. I just wanted to call, man. Yeah, man, this job from Philly. I called before, man, but this time I wanted to call, man. I just wanted to chop it up, because I heard you saying something on the live stream about how, you don't tell dudes what to say, and I agree with you. Like, your job is to get, us, dudes to kind of, you know what I mean?
Right.
To get us to a certain point. But I just wanted to kind of chime in on that particular portion. And, because I don't know if you remember the last time I called, but, I'm kind of a young dude. I'm like 21.
Mm-hmm.
But, like I've been I've been watching a lot of, your free videos. And then, like, a lot of times also, too, like, I've been taking this class, that teaches, because I'm trying to go into real estate. I'm going into real estate. I finally found out what I wanted to do and everything.
Right.
And, we have a business course that it's literally about how to speak and write letters as far as business. And I remember when I was reading some of the stuff in the textbook, you know what I mean, about everything. I'm like, damn, like, it talks about how, smelling good, like, actual, because, this is all about business and getting deals going and stuff. This stuff you can apply to, like lawyers use it, businessmen, a lot of people. So I just wanted to say, man, like, if dudes really want to learn how to talk to women, they should learn how to talk in business in general, because it's almost like conducting business.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I took that, and because I remember when I had some of the time, like, damn, this kind of sounds like, what Locario and Miles talk about a lot. You know what I mean? Getting straight to the point. Smelling good. Like, and the really big one too, about how looks don't matter.
Right.
Ain't that funny? That's funny, right?
Because, well, the thing is, I like what you said about understanding that it's still business. 'Cause I always equate relationships to business. You know what I'm saying? But damn, but you sound like you in a thunderstorm. What's going on with you, bro?
Yeah, my bad, man. I actually just got out of class not too long ago.
All right, you sound like you in a goddamn tornado and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm actually in the rain. But I just wanted to call and chop it up with you about that, man. So I'm gonna let you go.
All right, bro, man.
Yeah, man. Drive that point home to the dudes, man. If they want to really learn how to talk to women, man, learn how to talk as far as business and talk to some lawyers, learn from them, man. Because I've been taking that and just applying. I'm like, damn. Like, all this stuff really works, so,
Right.
And then, next year, man, I could definitely, because I'm a broke college dude right now, so next year, I'm going to take my game even further and join the Bad Boy membership.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what I love to hear, man. Appreciate the call, bro. All right?
All right, man.
All right, peace. Later. All right, let me see who else this is. Yo, what's poppin'? What's going on?
Yo, Locario.
What up? What's good?
What up? Good. Yo, Locario, I hear everything, you know what I'm saying? I'm listening to the show. Right? I mean, everything you're saying about, authenticity thing, but let me ask you a question, right? You say is those tricks and those gimmicks that that goofy shit that men do to. What if that just works for that particular guy and he's getting results from that? Versus the man who's being direct. It sounds like that's my approach. I'm direct, but versus the man who's being extremely direct. What, like, the guy who's kind of masking his interest. Like, if that's working for him and he's banging chicks off of it, like, why does it matter if it's...
No, it's not about being indirect or direct. You could be indirect, you could be direct, as long as you're being authentic with it. As soon as you're being inauthentic, that's when shit starts falling apart. So, for example, it's like let's say if you go to let's say you go to a store and you got these headphones that cost like $50, but it's like great quality. You feel what I'm saying? Then you got the ones that cost 99 cents. You could buy the 99 cent ones. Yeah, they'll work a little bit, but they'll probably break down in a day or two. You understand what I'm saying? And so that's the thing when you're being inauthentic with your game. Yeah, you'll probably get some shit popping here and there once in a blue, but what happens is because your game is on a foundation of weakness and fraudulent shit, what's going to happen is at a certain point it's going to crumble. It's not going to last. You see what I'm saying? Because it's not based on any type of actual foundation. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I see what you're saying, but like, I've banged a lot of chicks in my life, and I from what you're saying, that not being authentic. There was situations where I probably wasn't being very authentic, and it still worked out for me. I banged the chicks, they stick around. I understand what you're saying. What you're saying makes
right, but what I ask
but
you though, but this is what I'll ask you: have you honestly, on a consistent basis, have had the highest quality types of chicks you wanted on a consistent basis?
Can you repeat that again?
I said, have you been having the highest quality of women, the type of women that you wanted on a consistent basis?
Have I been getting the highest quality of women I want on a consistent basis?
Yes.
I would say for the most part, yeah.
So you're saying that most of the like 85 to 90% of the women you mess with, they're like, super bad, like 8, 9s, and 10s, and they're like on point.
Nah.
That's what I'm asking. That's what I'm saying.
Bad. No, Locario. They're bad to me because just like what you always say, I could think the chick is a 10 and then you could think she's a 6.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying to you. I'm saying to you though. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying to you.
Yeah.
And so why do you? And so, huh?
You asking me, are they bad?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because I'm saying, are the girls you're getting quality on a consistent basis by you being inauthentic? That's what I'm asking.
For the most part, yes, but it's not every situation where I'm being inauthentic. It's not every situation. There are girls where, their head is so far up their ass, so you might have to go in a little different and manipulate the situation as in, bitch, I'm not really sweating you versus a girl where you just tell her straight up that you just want to, you know what I'm saying, that, you just want to get to the point. So there are girls where I've held my interest back to a certain degree, not to a degree to where I just want to be like a gay friend. I'm not talking about to that degree, but there have been times when I've done that and it's worked out in my favor. And to what you said, these girls could be 8, 9s, and 10s in my eyes. You might think they're a 6 or 7, but to me,
yeah, I'm saying in your eyes though. That's what I'm saying, because what I'm trying to figure out is why do you feel the need to be inauthentic with some of these women though?
Why do I feel the need?
Right. Like could you get them without being with just being authentic, just being real with them?
Probably, but here's the thing, Locario, I don't want you to get it twisted. I said in some situations I might hold back to a certain degree. Like, all the shit that you say is goofy shit or like learn whatever. That trick could have gotten my dick sucked last night. So at the end of the day, most guys don't care. They just want the result. But I understand what you're saying. I agree with like the authentic shit, but some guys, as long as they get like as long as they get the result of like banging the chick, some of them don't care. You feel me? Some
right.
of them,
so that's what that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about, which is a problem. Because now what happens is that you become fake. You understand what I'm saying? So then what happens is that you're gonna have to keep doing that in order to keep getting things going with women in most cases. You see what I'm saying? Because I always said this. You being authentic is not even about the woman. You see what I'm saying? It's about you, because now what happens is that you're changing yourself for the chick. You feel what I mean?
Locario, I wouldn't necessarily call it changing myself. I'm just holding back to a certain degree.
Well, so what do you mean? So what do you mean by holding back, though? What do you mean? Like so?
Okay.
Give me an example.
There are women out there, right, Locario, that are very self-centered. They're very conceited, and they are used to men constantly approaching them all day. And I already know what you're going to say. Just because men approach them all day, you haven't approached them. Like, he didn't run into you. So my thing is, if 100 men came up to her and then they told her that they want to fuck her, and none of them got nowhere with her, I'm going to go a different route. Eventually, I'm going to tell her I want to fuck her, but by the time I tell her that I want to fuck her, she's already feeling me. So I had to manipulate that situation to get what I want.
So wouldn't she have been? Sense. But wait, wouldn't she have been feeling you from the jump?
You're right, but
so then what's the point of doing all the extra stuff?
No, you're right.
That's what I'm saying.
Check this out. I don't want to, like, it's sometimes you just taking a chance, because if you know you can fuck that bitch, like, I don't want to not get the pussy because, you know what I'm saying? Because...
But that's what I'm saying. Why would you... What I'm saying is, why would you not get the pussy because you told her, like, you want to make it happen up front? Like, and how is she now going to give you the pussy because you went to, like, on the side to try to, you know, do some other shit? That's what I'm saying. Like, because this is the thing that a lot of guys think. A lot of guys be thinking that, you know, they'll try to be super indirect, and they think that because they were indirect, that made the girl want them, like, more, because they were like, well, I didn't tell her that I wanted her, so we hung out a little bit, that she started to, like, warm up to me and like me, and then we fucked. You see what I'm saying? But anytime a girl fucks you, anytime a girl has sex with you, anytime a girl does anything sexual with you, that means she liked you. Period. You understand what I'm saying? It could be, she could have been extremely into you, or she could have been, like, kind of into you, and then she was like, I'll fuck him later on. But she still liked you. There's never a girl who doesn't like you who fucks you. That never happens. Ever. You see what I'm saying? So any girl who's fucking you likes you. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's not about, see, and this is the thing. You can go up to a chick, like, let's say, for example, those girls you're talking about. You're saying she got approached by all these dudes. So just off of her sheer, like, habit, you approach her and she might be a little standoffish, right? But this is where game comes in. You see what I'm saying? This is why I talk about advance the game. Now, if you feel like bothering with her still, right? You can still talk to her, get information or whatever, and still make it happen. You see what I'm saying? Because she just has that wall up because she's getting a bunch of dudes trying to holler. But still, with even in that, you don't have to necessarily, you know, like act like you don't like her, or be super indirect, or do all that other extra shit. You see what I'm saying?
No, that's not me. Like, I'm not like super indirect, but I'm not gonna spew all my sexual energy on the bitch right from the gate. That's just not what I'm gonna do.
I mean, you don't got to do that. I'm not saying you have to. All I'm saying is...
Yeah, but you're saying, like, you know, there's certain dating coaches on YouTube who, you know, they just say, hey, get the first other bitch you want to fuck. Like, I don't really agree with that unless I'm...
No, but that's what I'm saying. But you...
guy on TV.
No, but you can, though, because this is what I'm saying.
No, you can.
No, but this is what I'm saying, though. This is what I'm saying. I think what happens is this is the confusion with a lot of guys, though. This is the confusion. Women already know if they want to fuck you. You understand what I'm saying? So what happens is, and this is what guys, you have to listen to this, is very important. Damn, what's happening back there? But anyway, what happens sometimes when you deal with women is this. Women are sometimes on autopilot. You understand? So what that means is that no matter who's coming up to her at a certain point, she's going to be resistant to a certain extent. Right? Now,
no matter who's coming up to her, what?
No, I said no matter who's coming up to her, she may be resistant at a certain point. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Now, because you understand game and you understand how to read women and you understand body language and all that other shit, you'll know if the girl is actually not trying to talk to you or if the girl is just being standoffish just off of a reaction. You understand? And then so a lot of times when coaches tell you, hey, just be upfront sexual, they're still talking about you learning how to read the girl. You understand what I'm saying? They're not saying just blindly walk up to the girl and say something like, hey, I want to fuck you. It's you're reading the chick. But you're still being authentic either way. Either you do that or you indirect or whatever. So that's all I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know what you mean, brother.
Yeah. What is that noise in the background? That shit sound like you got a friggin' animal back there or some shit.
No. I'm not at work right now, but I know exactly what you're saying, bro. But, you know, some of it is goofy shit, but some guys are looking at it like this. If this goofy shit is getting my dick sucked, if I'm fucking this fat ass, I don't care what other people got to
right,
say.
but
like,
this
they
what,
don't really care about you.
Right, but this is what I'm saying. Most of the time, that goofy shit don't work. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's the problem.
Locario, let me ask you this. When you was younger and you was naive, you never did no goofy shit?
Of course I did. And that's how I find out it didn't work. You see what I'm saying?
So none of it never worked for you. Like, you was never in a situation where you did some quote-unquote goofy shit, because doing goofy shit is that's subjective. Like it's goofy to you, but
No. Let me
goofy.
Let me tell you what the goofy shit is, so we could keep it clear. When you're doing goofy stuff, that means you're doing unnecessary actions to try to get the girl that's basically contrary to who you really are. So, for example, goofy shit would be me talking to a girl and purposely trying not to tell her I'm interested. You understand what I'm saying? Goofy shit would be me getting a girl's number, she texts me, and then I'm purposely waiting an hour and a half to try to text her back so I look like I'm busy. You understand what I'm saying? That's goofy shit.
Locario, listen, man. There's some females out there, man. If you text them 75, like real. Excuse me. There's girls out there. There's particular females out there. If you do text them very fast, they're gonna look at you like you thirsty.
Bro, if the girl likes you, listen, this is why y'all keep getting... No. Y'all get it confused. Y'all think that it's the texting fast that gets the girl not to like you. You know why when you text a girl and fast and she doesn't respond or she doesn't want to fuck with you anymore? That's because she don't like you. That's why. It's not about you texting her fast. It's about she don't like you.
All right. So,
Now, this is the thing, though. This is the thing. If you, let's say you get a girl's number, right? You text her, and then let's say she texts you, and you text her back within a minute, right? And then she texts you back. And then you text her back to set up something, right? All of that is cool and good. Now, if a girl texts you, and you text her back, and you ask her something, right? And she takes, let's say it's 15 minutes pass by, and then she didn't text you back. Then you text her again. And then you text her a third time, and then she's like, "Damn, this guy's fucking thirsty and needy." That's what it is.
Because you're double texting.
Exactly. That's the different thing. But if a girl's texting me, and then I send her a text back right after, and then she sends me a text back right after, and I send her a text back right after, that's fine. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Locario, that's cool. It's just like what a certain dating coach said on here a while ago. I'm not gonna name his name, but he said dating is like tennis. You gotta wait for them to hit the ball back over the fence. I get that.
Right, exactly. Right.
You feel me? But everything you're saying makes sense. But it's just that some guys, like you said, they resort to that goofy shit. It worked for them, and
No, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. A broke clock is right twice a day. You understand what I'm saying? That's what goofy shit does for you. Yes, you can get chicks by lying and playing games and all that other dumb shit, of course. But what's going to happen is that you're going to be working harder, right? And like I remember somebody hit me up and told me that something weird. Like they said that when they get on an online dating site, they'll text a girl and then they'll wait a whole day to text her the next response so that they seem like they're busy. And I'm like, nigga, what the fuck are you doing? You could get the chick to see you tonight. What are you doing? That's what I'm talking about, goofy shit. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
but, yo, Locario, like, I got an example for you right here. Because I heard you say this, and I heard other dating coaches saying this. I'm not going to say their names or who said it first. Let's say, for example, you go out on a date with a girl, right? If I go out on a date with a girl, the date went extremely well. The date went well. I ain't getting no pussy. I ain't trash, but you don't always get the pussy on the first date. So let's say the date went very well, and to the contrary, what Locario said, you don't have to take women on dates to get sex, but I don't know. I guess women put men in certain categories. Maybe there's another guy that he might not have to take her out, but then the next guy that she's not attracted to, like he might have to take her out one time. So let's say I went out on a date with a chick, Locario. We had a good time, right? Now let's say I'm feeling her, I like her. Now I heard you say this before. Why would I wait a week to call her back after we had a great time? Why I can't call her back like 3 days later and saying what's up?
No, you could call. I'm just saying a week because when I say a week, that's giving you time to be doing whatever else you're supposed to be doing. You see what I'm saying? The reason why I say a week is because what you don't want to happen is that again, forget the girl. I'm talking about you. I'm talking about the men. What you don't want to happen is that you don't want to get caught up in her. Do you understand what I'm saying? And by you not getting caught up in her, That's how she gets caught up in you. Because once you go on a date with a woman, she has now experienced you. You see what I'm saying? And so because she's experienced you, what happens is that it's good for her to sort of reflect on what happened between you and her. So now what happens is that if you're texting her, you're calling her all the time, or calling her, right after, and you're like, oh, hey, I've been thinking about you, I'm missing you, all that other stuff. You don't give her time to fucking, think about you and all that other shit. And on top of that, you're not focusing on your shit. You're not focusing on what you're doing. So what I'm saying is the week is to give you, it's not about you sitting there twiddling your thumbs, counting down the days. No, the week is you're doing your job, you're working on your purpose, you're doing whatever the fuck you're doing, you fucking with other girls and all that other shit. And then you holler at her the next week and be like, yo, what's good? Let's hang out again. I had a good time last week. What's good with you? So that's what I'm saying where, go ahead.
Yeah, Locario, I hear you, but I like her. So me waiting a week. Okay, let's say all I have is a job. I'm working my job. I'm a young man. I really don't know what my purpose is. And also, let's hypothetically say that the bitch likes me. Like, the bitch wants to hear from me. So, is it that me being inauthentic because I'm purposely waiting 7 days to hit her up? That's me being inauthentic, right?
No, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
Like me.
No, again, this is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that in the 7 days, right, you should be having other things you're doing in your life. So what I'm saying is that basically what I'm saying is that you went on a date with her, right, and you liked that everything was cool, and you're like, yeah, I would see her again. But what happens is you have already had stuff planned for that week before you even went on a date with her. You understand what I'm saying? So Monday you had some shit to do, Tuesday, whatever. So you had shit you was already doing anyway. So you're doing what you're doing. And while you're doing what you're doing, days and time is passing. You see what I'm saying? And then what happens is you hit her up. So I'm not saying that you're sitting there. So like this is the thing. If you want to call her, right, you can call her the next day if you want. But understand, you calling her in that situation, right, is showing that you have nothing else going on for you. Do you understand what I'm saying? Which translates to her seeing that. Which usually translates to her not wanting to fuck with you. You see what I'm saying? Because she's looking at you like...
Yeah, Locario, but these man, Locario, these needy bitches out here, man, if you go out on a date and you wait a full 7 days, they're going to assume that you don't like them. They might end up just, like, fuck this motherfucker. That's how they are.
No, that's the chick.
They so like they can end up liking you, and then and then in the back of their mind, they probably think, okay, I like this motherfucker. Now they probably thinking that you're purposely holding back, and you know how women are. Women are passive, so they're gonna wait for you to do everything. So if you're not doing it, then they probably gonna be like, oh well, then he don't like me, and then they just might end up not talking to your ass no more. And then that's a bitch that you could have had sucking your dick.
And if but this is what I'm saying. If she's not there, or she's not down to see you, that means that she's not really fucking with you like that. You understand what I'm saying? Because if she actually valued you and wanted to see you and was interested, she would actually see you the next time you hit her up. You see what I'm saying? Because she's interested in seeing you. So even if she was thinking like, damn, this guy, I guess he didn't like me, and then what happens is that's actually a good thing sometimes. Because if she's thinking or wondering or uncertain, because uncertainty...
You get her in her emotions.
Right, exactly. So now when you hit her up, she's like, oh shit, he does like me. Yeah, I want to see you. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like, don't worry about the chick. What I'm saying is all these things that I'm talking... Because when I said don't call her for a week, it's really about you doing your thing for the week. It wasn't about her. This is what I'm trying to explain to guys. And this is what I'm saying with a lot of... This is what I'm saying with a lot of the goofy shit. A lot of the goofy shit is guys gaming and doing their strategy for the girl. You understand what I'm saying? So I've heard guys talk about, well, I text this girl here, so I'm going to wait 2 weeks and then text her again. I'm going to put her on the spreadsheet and I'm going to make sure that I remember. So they're arranging their whole day and time about her.
It's like they got a spreadsheet. Like
right, exactly. You see what I'm saying?
Locario, but that whole waiting a week shit, I don't do shit like that. If I go out with a bitch, I'm hitting the bitch up 3 days later, hey, what's up?
No, that's cool. You could do it 3 days. There's nothing wrong with that.
I would never wait 7 days on purpose to hit a bitch that I know like me.
Right, I'm not saying, but that's what I'm saying, though. That's what I'm saying. That's the key thing, though. That's the key thing. You said you would never do it on purpose. That's what I'm talking about. Don't do it on purpose. And what I'm saying is that dudes be doing it on purpose. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying that the 7 days are supposed to be about you doing your thing, not you sitting there counting the days down on purpose, trying to actually
like
ignore her.
You see how when motherfuckers is in jail, they put the chalk and they count the days.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm dudes shouldn't be doing that at all. But see, that's what dudes do when they do game goofy shit.
Right there. That's goofy shit.
Right, exactly, and that's what I'm saying.
I'm not. Any dude that's listening right now, if you wait 7 days on purpose to hit a chick up, you're an idiot. That's never worked for me. I've never went that route, and I get women, bro. So that I've never wait a week. And if you wait a week, I don't know where these guys is from, but where I'm from, you wait a week, these bitches move on quick.
No, they don't. Because there's times I've waited a week and a half, and shit still pops off. And the reason why...
You didn't like the bitch, Locario. You ain't like the bitch like that.
No, I did. I did like her. But guess what? Again, like I said, I'm telling you, my schedule is so packed that I couldn't even see her if I wanted to. You see what I'm saying? So...
Okay, you can send a text, though.
But why? I don't feel like talking to her right now. You understand what I'm saying? Because she's nobody to me right now. You understand what I'm saying? She's just you see what I mean? It's a different energy. I don't care. Even if I never speak to her again, I'm good. You feel what I'm saying? That's the type of energy you have, because even within that week, I probably got 6, 7, 8 other girls I'm seeing this week. You see what I'm saying? So I don't care about if this girl never texts me or call me. You know what I mean? And so that's what I'm saying, where it's something where it becomes actually part of your situation. So just like if a girl texts me, right? A guy will say, "Oh, wait, an hour to hit her back." But I'm not waiting an hour. I'm actually in a meeting, which is why I can't text her until an hour later. So you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. But if I wasn't in a meeting, I would text her right back. Do you see what I'm saying? In that situation, that's what I'm talking about. You see what I mean?
Yeah, me too. I wouldn't wait an hour on purpose like that. That's corny.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. A lot of guys, they do that. Like, they do goofy shit, like waiting an hour when they actually aren't doing anything.
Mario, like you said, there's dating coaches on here who don't know what the fuck they talking about, and everybody. I just soak up everybody's knowledge, and I use what works for me. So everything you say, there's some things you say I probably don't agree with, or there's some things you say that I agree with. I take what makes sense to me and what works for me.
Right.
And there's there's other dating coaches out there, and I agree. Some of them don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I'm not going to say their fucking names. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Or they exaggerate the hell out of what they're talking about. So I just... I take a little bit of everybody's shit and I just apply it to me, and whatever works for me works for me. But I agree with you. I'm not gonna be a robot and let me do what Locario did. Let me do what this guy did. No.
Right? Yeah, you got to make it work for you, because some things may work better for you. How you're gonna formulate it? You understand what I'm saying? So you just got to pick and choose what's gonna be the best situation or things to do in the situations for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right, Locario, it was good chopping it up with you.
Yeah, man. Appreciate the call, brother.
Good time to start.
I'm hollering. Peace. Yeah, man. Telling y'all, you gotta be careful about doing a lot of goofy shit, man. I'm telling you, y'all gonna be like, shit. It's a waste of time. It's a waste. Yo, what's poppin'? Who this?
Yo, what's going on? This is Locario. This is George Kelly from Rockford, Illinois.
What up, bro? What's good?
What's going on, bro? I think you know the usual about me, man. The guy who's been on Bad Boy membership for a while.
That's what's up.
It motivated me to like study women more and shit. I came to you after like a breakup had happened and shit, so it kind of motivated me to like step my game up. Now my shit is pretty tight.
Right.
It can use a little bit more, but my shit is definitely stronger than it was. Before I came to the membership.
Right.
Like that, so, hello? You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Good.
Yeah. Well, my question, bro, is I just got a question, bro, as far as today's subject about fake players. And to me, it kind of pertains to the subject you had on the live stream the other day about, the poor guys that don't understand women and shit like that. Because I got a very, very close friend of mine, and I got a younger brother who's a sibling of mine. He's like 2 years younger than me and shit, though. And they both going through a lot of problems right now with females and shit. Like, Because some of them, and I even got some friends of mine that come up to me sometimes and be like, damn, bro, how do you do it? And shit like that. But I tell them, you know, there's a lot to this game. I can't necessarily tell y'all how females work. It's difficult to explain it. You know, when your game is pretty fucking tight, you can't tell females it's A, B, C. You know, it's that damn difficult. You know, I mean, I see a lot of guys out here. A lot of guys out here, you know, they want to, you know, get a bad chick, want to get the pussy and shit like that. Though, ain't nothing wrong with that though. You can get that shit, but when you really understand how females work, you know, you can't just say, you know, it's 1 + 1. You know, all the shit I learned from the Bad Boy membership, all the shit I learned from, you know, working on my game a lot and studying women and shit like that. Though, I mean, I really can't just jot it down. So I'm trying to figure out the best way to help them out because, like I said, my best friend and shit like that. He just gone through a breakup too, you know. His wife divorced the shit out of his ass.
Wow,
I think it's his fault. I think it's his fault because he lacked the confidence. He started lacking confidence and shit like that. Though before he came to her, before he like married her and shit like that, though, he was full of drive and shit like that. Though. Ever since he married her, he started kissing her ass and shit like that. I'm like, bro, that's where you fucked up at.
Right.
He started kissing her ass. So I'm trying to figure out the best way to help him out and shit though, but. You know, I told them, hey, you can apply to the Battle Royale membership, but they keep telling me like, what's the quick fix?
Right.
And shit like that.
Well, that's the thing. A lot of dudes, unfortunately, and this is why they gravitate to fake shit because real shit requires work. You understand what I'm saying? Like real shit requires a lot of work, and so people are looking for the easy way out. You see what I'm saying? And the easy way out is to do the fake type of stuff because it gives you that. It gives you that feeling of, oh, I can just do this one thing and then the girl's going to want me. Or I can just do this little quick, like this formulaic thing and the girl's going to want me. And so what happens is that they leave out the most important part, which is themselves being that attractive guy, which takes work. You feel what I'm saying? So it's not even about the chick, you know, like, or it's not about even like, trying to make the chick like you or any of that other shit. It's about you liking yourself, you being how you're supposed to be, and that's what makes you attractive, which pulls the chicks in. You see what I'm saying? But that's a lot of work on yourself. That's a lot of you focusing on you. But again, if they're focusing on gimmicks and stuff and little weird shit like that, that's the problem because what they're doing is that when they're interacting with the woman, they're actually not even there. Like the guy, he himself is not there. He's just being mechanical and thinking of the next thing to say, the next thing to do, you know, the next trick I could do. You know what I'm saying? And then the shit never goes nowhere. You know what I mean?
Alright, okay.
It's crazy.
Alright, well, I'll definitely tell him, you know, you gotta interact with it. Maybe I'm telling him the wrong way.
Nah, he just got to come to terms with the fact that he got to put in some work. Pretty much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I try using the analogy of like NFL players. You know, they work all the damn time. But every time they use the analogy, they come back with like, all right, well, you know, I'm gonna work on it. And then a week later, they come back to me. It's like, okay, how do you? I'm like, God damn, it's only been a week, man. You have not put any fucking effort.
Right. That's what I'm saying. But they don't understand. They think it's a 1-2 thing, like, because unfortunately, this is the unfortunate part. A lot of motherfuckers don't realize that this is like a lifestyle type of thing. It's not something you just do on the weekends when you feel like it. You feel what I'm saying? It's something that becomes part of your everyday type of situation, which causes you to be able to get to that level. You see what I'm saying? So when you see a guy that has girls and has chicks doing shit for him and has a good handle on situations, that's something that took him a while to get to. You see what I'm saying? It's not some shit that just happened overnight by him reading one book or just like watching a YouTube video. You know what I'm saying?
Alright.
So that's what it is, man.
Right.
You feel me?
Alright. Well, yeah, sounds good. Well, I got one last question, Locario. I know you got other calls on the line.
Right.
Like that, though. My last question is, bro, like I said, I definitely want to thank you for everything you've done to, you know, help me improve my game.
Appreciate it.
Bro. I do got one question, though, because there's this one chick that I got to take on a date this Friday, though. And, but, my they never dated a woman like this before. She's clearly a fucking alpha. She's clearly a fucking alpha female, and, she's one of the hottest girls I've ever been with. I'm trying to get all that fine shit out of my head so I don't fuck this up.
Right.
You know, because this is a girl that gets hit on all the fucking time. Even when I went up to approach her, dudes even try to come up, not giving a fuck. That kind of helped me out a bit because when your game is tight,
Right.
you know to fall back in them.
That's how you know you got a bad chick. When dudes be they be looking and trying to holler and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? They be checking her out on the low, or they just be, you know what I mean. But go ahead.
Yeah. Well, that's the difficult part, though, Locario. I know in your membership you stress how important it is to be in self-control and treat them like all the rest of shit. But like I said, I never dated a woman that's fine before ever since I set my game up and shit like that.
But see, that's the problem. Don't even think about it like that, because as soon as you think about it like, damn, I ain't never dated no chick that's fine before, that statement within itself is where shit is fucking up already. You know what I'm saying? It gotta be like business as usual. It gotta be like it's whatever. You understand what I'm saying? So
okay.
Because as soon as you get into that that mindset, that's when it becomes harder for you, because she's going to feel that energy like, damn, this guy seemed like he never been around a chick before, that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be like the type of energy. It's almost like when you, like if you meet a famous person and you start fanning out and she's like, oh my God, I can't believe it's you. Can I get a picture? All this other shit. It's like you're just another fan. You feel what I'm saying? So it's right. You see what I mean? So it's kind of like, if you're just chilling, you do your thing and it's whatever, it's not a big deal. You know what I mean?
All right, I got you.
All right, man.
Well, thanks a lot for the advice, Locario. I know we got other guys on the line. Hey, just one last thing, bro. One last comment. If motherfuckers come on your channel talking about receipts, tell them, well, come back to me then and look at this video.
Right, exactly. Exactly. Real talk.
For that shit.
Nah, real talk, man.
But nevertheless, thanks a lot for the call, Locario.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it, bro. All right, Mala. Peace. Later.
No problem.
All right. Yo, what's poppin'? Who this?
Yo, what's up, man? This is you from Brooklyn, man.
What up, bro? What's going on?
Yeah, so I had somewhat of a question. So I've been approaching females like all over New York City, and for some reason, every time I approach them in a dream, like they either drunk or high. And I'm kind of getting frustrated, and I'm like, so with them, right? But question is, I'm also trying to approach them, but like, how can I approach them without, being too, there's so much attention when I'm approaching a female in the train. So how can I approach them without worrying about all the attention I'm getting from other people?
So so you said how can you approach them without doing what?
Without getting so much attention from other people. Like, should I care about the attention I'm getting from everybody else or no?
So you're saying that you're getting a bunch of attention from other people when you're approaching a chick?
Yeah, on the train.
And what type of attention? What happens?
I don't know, but it's like it'd be like a bad female on the train, and I'd be like, damn, like I want to approach her, and then everybody look at her, and I'm like the only person who got the balls enough to approach her basically. So, but then when I approach her, everybody just look at her. So should I really consider that? Like, should I really worry about people looking at me or not?
Nah, don't worry about people looking at you. Them people don't give a fuck. People gonna look where they gonna look. Don't worry about that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like all you gotta do is just go up to have a conversation. Most of the people you think that is looking at you ain't looking at you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that shit is all in your head, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So don't worry about that shit. Because what you worrying about it.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
No, you worrying about it. That's the thing that's gonna fuck up your situation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, one more question. Yeah, one more question before I go. So I've been going to parties lately, right? I haven't really been a party dude, but like, my friend told me, oh, you need to hang out, you need to chill for a little bit. I need to graduate from college and shit. So I've been going to parties lately, and it seems like every time I go to a party, I only approach maybe 3 girls. Meanwhile, I've been listening to what you and what Miles be saying. Like, should I try to get, like, should I go for a particular number? Like, should 25 be my goal for every party that I go to?
So wait, so you said, because I'm having trouble hearing your voice, your phone is mad low. So you said you go to parties, and then what happened?
I go to a party and I only approach, I only approach maybe 3 girls or 5 girls at a party, but I want to get 25. Should 25 be my goal until I leave the party?
Oh, so you said you would go. So you said you would go to a party and you only approach 3 women?
Yeah.
But why are you only approaching 3 women?
No, I'm saying for, like, for every party I go to, I only approach 3 women. Like, should I aim for 25 or no?
You should try to approach as many women as you can. You know what I'm saying? As many women as you're attracted to. So if there's only 3 in that party you're attracted to, then yeah, just approach those 3. But then go to another spot, you know, and approach some more. Go to another spot the next day, whatever. It's just all about getting the numbers up. Like if you can approach as many women as you can, but if there's only a limited amount, then you just approach who's there. But you don't want to approach just 3 and then there's like 6 other girls you can approach. Nah, approach all of them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All right?
All right, man.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate the call, man. Peace.
All right, later.
Man. Shit. All right, I'm going to take like one more call. Then I got to head up out of here. I got mad fucking work I got to do. Shit is crazy. It's too much work. Too much fucking work. Yo, what's poppin'? Who this?
What's going on, Kitty ATL? What's going on?
What's poppin'? What's going on, bro?
Quick question, man. So my question is about money management in the dating game. So sometimes I'll go out with a chick. She's cool. The vibe's good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we all touchy, feely, flirting. You know, everything's good. And then when I get the bill, it's like $60 to $80, and it's just not sustainable. You know, dating multiple chicks. So my question is, like, I was on the Bad Boy membership and I saw the video, and you was basically talking about like cutting it short. But like usually, like when I go out, I might get like relaxed and like, you know, might kind of lose track of time. I'm not really on it. Like if I'm in a business meeting, I know I got a certain amount of time. But if I'm like on a date, I might just be on a little more relaxed. It might be the weekend, long week, and so I'm a little more chill and not really paying attention to the time. And then you might have waitresses. You know, the waitress might come up, offer hookahs, drinks, food, things like that. And then it just kind of ends up not being a sustainable situation. So I wanted to kind of get your advice on that.
Well, the thing is, one, you know, you don't necessarily got to go on dates that cost money like that. You could go fucking take that chick for a walk in the park type shit. Or if you are going on a date, let's say you're going to get a drink or something, you know, get one drink for you, you know what I'm saying? Get a drink for her, and then tell her to get the second round, and then that'll be it. You feel what I'm saying? And then call it a day. You know what I mean? So, and do what you need to do to vet her and interact with her through that time. You know, drink that first drink mad slow. You feel what I'm saying? Like that type of shit. Make that shit last like an hour. You know what I mean? Like, so you just chill there and you talk to her. And if the waitress come around, oh, you want some food? No, we good. You know what I'm saying? We good. I'm still on this drink. We good. And then, you know what I'm saying, you interact with her, get touchy-feely, flirt with her, whatever it is. So remember, you control the dynamic of the situation. So if you're there feeling like, damn, I gotta, you know, I'm paying more for a lot more shit, or I'm doing, you know what I'm saying, let her put some money in. You understand? Or do you know, like cheap shit. Like even if you go to get a drink, go to a spot where you know the drinks are cheap, get yourself one drink, get her one drink, and that's it. You feel what I'm saying? Or and have her reciprocate. Be like, you get the next round. After that round's done, by that time, you should know if the type of chick she is, if she down to do something later or whatever it is. You understand? And then you move on from there. You feel what I mean?
Facts.
You know?
Yeah, like I have, one more question. Like, as far as like a team situation, like having a team of women, like basically ideas for like you know, basically putting them to work, like because I know, like if you're talking to one or two chicks, I feel like it's easier to manage the situation where they're helping you with certain things, this and that. Then, you know, there's some you're sleeping with. I wanted to kind of get on understanding of your structure, how like, you know, like what goal you have, you know, for like multiple chicks, as far as it being beneficial to your situation.
Well, it all depends, because like, let's say for example, you know, like let's say I'm dealing with, well, for me is a little different. So like, for example, like how I do videos, right? So like I may be dealing with a chick who got a nice crib, like a nice spot, right? So then I can use her spot to do my videos. You feel what I'm saying? So those shit like that. So it's just like thinking about what you need to do or what you want to get accomplished. So whatever you want to make happen, and you know, find those chicks to help you with that shit. It could be whatever it is. You understand what I'm saying? So it all depends. It could be where, like, let's say you in a certain part of town, you know you got to do some business out there, and you know that, damn, you know, it's going to take me mad long to get back to where I'm at, so I'm going to go over to so-and-so house and spend a night there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a
Yeah.
you know, have you help me, you know, use the situation so you could sleep over a house. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So it's just you figuring out what you need, what you want, and then having them help you do that other shit. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
Right.
So, like, with your first minute chick, you're already figuring out, like, what, you know, what she could, you know.
Oh yeah, I'm figuring out all of that shit. That's what I'm saying, like everything. You know what I mean? Like, I'm looking at all those things. And see, the thing with me is I look at it as, if I'm dealing with a girl and all that she has to offer me is sex, right?
Mhm.
She's like low on the totem pole. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
You see what I mean? So she could be the baddest one physically, and she's still low on the totem pole because she's just offering me sex. You feel what I'm saying? Like, she has nothing else offered to me. Versus, I could be fucking with a chick who's like a 6, but she has all this other stuff to offer me. So therefore, in my eyes, she's way more valuable than that chick who looks better than her. You see what I'm saying?
Right. She brings more to the table.
Exactly. You see what I mean?
Yeah, that's real talk, man. I appreciate you, big bro.
Yeah, man. Appreciate the call, bro. All right, I'm gonna let you. All right, people. It is about that time. It's about that time. I gotta get the hell out of here. So listen, remember to get this book, How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day, ebook, hard copy, or audio book. Make sure you guys get that. Click the link below to get your copy today. What I'll do is, let's see. I'll give it, so like today, if you get this book today, either ebook, hard copy, or audio book, I will give you the Bad Boy book for free. Okay, so you get this book, you get the Bad Boy book for free, but it's only for 24 hours. So from now up until 6:30 or tomorrow, you guys can get this book. If you get this book, you get the Bad Boy book for free. So I'm gonna give you guys, some free shit. But also make sure you guys go to the Patreon. Damn, it's fucking hot as shit in this motherfucker. I'm gonna put the Patreon again, patreon.com/Mr. Locario. Also, make sure you check out the other Patreon, patreon.com. Patreon.com. The Confidence Show. All right. Also, make sure you guys check out Undeniable Game. Undeniable.com. So make sure you guys check out all that. And then, of course, badboymembership.com. Oh, shit. .com. Man, so yeah, make sure you guys check out all that stuff. You said there's always an ambulance, some type of truck in the live stream. That's real talk. I don't know, it's that Brooklyn shit. You know what I'm saying? Always some shit happening in Brooklyn. But yeah, make sure you guys, check that out. So the offer again is from now up until tomorrow, 24 hours. So from now until 6:30 tomorrow, when you get this book, either the ebook, audio book, or hard copy, you get the Bad Boy book for free. Okay? 24 hours. That's it. Okay? So you guys have a day to get this book, and you get the Bad Boy book for free. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you guys, check that out. Also, check out the Patreon, because I'm going to be putting a few of the Bad Boy membership programs on the Patreon. But remember that because it's on the Patreon, it's going to be a little bit more expensive. You feel what I'm saying? But if you want all of the Bad Boy membership programs, it's best to join the Bad Boy membership, because it's only $97 a month, okay? So make sure you guys, check that out. You feel what I mean? So that's pretty much it, guys. Let me shout out to all the people in the chat. Resilient SD, Andre Strums, Create Noise, Kelly Moore, June Sports, Gerald K, Desmond Cook, Omed 2009, Frankie Guns, Mike Strip Guy, what up? Who else is up in here? Heathen Deluxe. Who else? Speedy Gonzalez, K Zagan in the building. Alex Ford, Chaz Velez. Who else? Jermaine Jones, Ronnie Ron, Theo C, Gigi Allen, Reggie Menard. Who else? Nigel Dwayne, Sir Mike Love, I Keeps It 100, Shizzy City, Freedom of Speech Unlimited, Kenwood Drive, G Money, Chili E, what up? Wavy Boyo, shout out to you and all that. So listen, I will see you guys again Friday. But Friday I'm going to probably do the live stream early because I got some shit I got to do in the evening or the afternoon. You feel what I'm saying? Yes, and don't forget to like the video, people. All right, I'm out of here. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone.